guess I'll go ahead and go first. I'm Fee. Like I said, I'm a student at the moment, and this probably my second time showing my art. And the first time was at another art show with many other artists, so I didn't really get a chance to spotlight my stuff like it is here. Yeah.
I'm Virginia. I'm from El Monte. That's like in San Gabriel Valley. But I just moved to Costa Mesa like last week. So I'm like around here a lot more now. And this is also my kind of second time spotlighting mine. So this is like sort of getting familiar with this.
Hello, I'm Tiger. I'm from San Bernardino. I moved back home like last week from OC. But I don't know, I show art like all over the place, so yeah.
Okay. Alright, when did you all start creating art?
I don't remember. So yeah, it's probably like 5-ish years ago, I guess.
I feel like I've been making it my whole life, but I've been taking it more seriously when I like majored in it in college. So like 5 years ago, probably. I took it serious.
Yeah. I feel like I started when I was in the 6th grade. I was kind of influenced by Lowrider magazine, actually. It also started with that it escalated from that to, oh, here's a little story. And so when I was younger in the 6th grade, on the way to school, I decided to tag a stop sign. But before I laid the marker on the stop sign, the officer that was around the corner pulled me over and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was like, nothing. He's like, "Well, you shouldn't be doing that." And from there on out, I never really felt like I should go and do that anymore, and decided to do that inside my sketchbooks and inside school and learn in school instead. Otherwise I'd get in trouble by the officers. But yeah.
You're a rebel. Alright. So, what's your favorite food?
Starving artist.
Starving artists don't eat.
How do you get creative with your food?
Wow.
When I make it, because usually I don't have all the ingredients, so I just wing it.
I think the most creative I got with food recently is when I went to In-N-Out, and then I bought a cheeseburger and some animal-style fries, and I combined them together.
Oh, isn't that called like the monkey or
Yeah,
something?
they didn't have it, so I had to get creative.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Because of the heat recently, I froze some Jell-O as treats for myself.
You all have to promise to bring it next time. Sounds delicious. Alright, so what's the inspiration for your art? Or who or what is your creative influence?
I watch a lot of cartoons, and I read a lot of children's books. So like I recently started collecting my old children's books again, because they're like really good. So mainly like my work is very like childish, because I feel myself with childish kinds of things, like Dr. Seuss.
Mine is also books. I mean, in my bio it mentioned it, but usually like fantasy books, usually they don't really come in pictures. So, and then I like how the author creates like a world for his audience, and then I like how it interprets it in my mind, and then I just create something that I think would fit with that novel.
I used to want to do cartooning. However, as I gotten older, I realized it's become more digital. But now even that has kind of been overdone, in my opinion. It's now at a point where I should really be creating something that really means something. And in recent years, I've been turning to almost like politics. I really didn't like politics then, but even when I'm doing something about social issues or politics, that I make sure that I don't take a side, but instead I bring up the issue and make it people to bring awareness to the public or even to the younger generation with my style of art. And yeah, that's where I'm at with my art.
I wish they had art and political science. That would have made it fun. All right, let's ask you a couple more questions. Let's see. What? Do you all have any questions? What's your question? What cartoons did you watch?
Yeah, okay. I watched a lot of Pokemon. Whatever was on WB at the time. Yeah.
Is that your name? Morning cartoons?
Yeah, exactly. The only time you wake up early.
Exactly. Cool. Anyone else? All right. Look at all these enthusiastic crowd people here. Oh, yeah. What's your question?
Oh, I have a question.
Fee.
What kind of political issues have you done so far? Or topics?
I have a piece right here that was in regards to the gun laws recently, and as I was growing up, my parents never really let us play with guns, even water guns, right? Like, okay, I guess. So I mean, I'm not sure if that really swayed me one way or another, but that's something I put up in my painting, showing it doesn't. I don't think it really sways one way or another. It's just, again, bringing up the issue and bringing awareness of what's going on right now. Also, there's another piece that I did up there. It's about Snowden's escapades around the world, and WikiLeaks is supporting him and stuff like that. And again, I'm not for it or against it. I'm just bringing it up as in something to be aware of what's going on.
You want to talk a little bit more about your art that you have displayed here?
So ours was kind of inspired by how, like, commercially you usually see stuffed teddy bears, stuffed, really cute, generally, like, you usually see things that, like, dogs and cats and stuff, and then we came across this list of, like, the top 10 ugliest animals, and we felt kind of bad for them, so we decided to, like, cutify them and make them in little or large plushies. Like, we want to make them huggable and, like, something that you would see and be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, and then it's like it changes the way you see how things are. There's always another side of it, and we made it in little cubes because that's like, it's like the general, like, conformity of, like, oh, it's like, usually that's what people want. Well, what'll sell, what's going to make money for them, and things like that. And
Thanks. So where can we find more of your artwork?
My portfolio is theworksoftiger.com. If you search Mr. Tiger, MRTIGERRR, 3 R's at the end, then you can find my videos. I mainly make videos.
my portfolio is also online, virginiaymath.cartome.com, but my official website is under construction.
Mine can be found at Tumblr, which is pro-art dash or hyphen, file, so it's profile. They put it together.
You're clever. Question for Fee. Who's your favorite sibling?
Here.